Hello, welcome back to the channel. This is a bit different now. I don't do a lot of old school stuff on this channel at all. So I'm basically a millennial, I think. I was born in 1986 and I'm a metalhead, listened to heavy metal for 30 years. But there's a huge gaps in my old school knowledge of rock and metal. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to randomly, and this is pretty random. I don't know a lot about these bands. I'm just going to dip in and out and try some of the tracks for some other old school stuff. The old school metal guys, I know, Black Sabbath, Motorhead, Judas Priest, stuff like that. But there's tons of bands that I don't know or I've heard of and I've just not really listened to the music, like a sort of Deep Purple or like a Pink Floyd or the Beatles. I've never really listened to the Beatles. So there's tons of stuff. This band's called Triumph, which I've heard the name. I know the name, but I don't know the stuff. I don't. This is late on the line video, so I'm throwing the dart at the dartboard here, and I have no idea if this is a good track to choose. If they're a very popular band, I don't know, but I know the name. I know the name at least. I've heard of it. So yeah, just guide me if you can with when it comes to the old school stuff. Because I mean, my dad probably knows because my dad's a metalhead and he's a rock guy as well, so he could probably guide me. So I'll give him a shout. See what he says. But yeah, I'm just going to jump in, see what I think. So I listen to some pretty aggressive, crazy stuff. I want to see how it takes me. Lay it on the line. Oh, love a double guitar. Sexy.
Same old story all over again. You turn a lover into just another friend. I wanna love you, I wanna make you mine. Won't you lay it on the line?
Oh, big drum kit.
I'm tired of playing foolish games.
Say you got a mic.
Lay it on the line. Lay it on the line. Don't waste my time.
Oh. I love a double guitar. I love a double guitar. I absolutely do. I'm not sure I understand the reasoning for it. I'm guessing they're both tuned separately. You can play solos on one and then the rhythm on the other, or I don't know. Is the other guy got a guitar? Normally it'd be a bass guy, wouldn't it? But you look like he had a guitar. What's he got? Looks like a guitar. Is there only 3 of them? I get a picture and I put a picture above the video, which I'm guessing will be here somewhere. And it looked like there was just 3 of them in the video, and there's 3 right there. I just feel like a lot of the old school bands in my head, they've all got like 7 people in them, but maybe there's just 3. A lot of credit for the 3-person band.
You got no right to make me wait. You better talk, girl, before it gets too late. I never ever thought you could be so kind. Won't you lay it on the line? Lay it on the line.
Got old school hair.
Lay it on the line. Lay it on the line. Don't waste my time.
All solo. Oh, it is the bass. want to hear the end of that solo again because it was sexy. And it always blows my mind when like I watch old school stuff and they just like shred because you just think like God, all the way back then they was still had the ability, not the full solo, just the end of it. They still had the ability to just kill it. You know, you just think we've come kind of far, but not that far. The jump that they did from the people before them was way bigger than the jump from them to now, if that makes sense. I like the backup vocals. Oh, that was an abrupt end. I'm guessing it's supposed to fade out, was it? Supposed to fade out nice and slow. That was cool. I like that. I mean, they sound familiar, but there must be a big song of theirs that is big enough that I would have heard it. Because, you know, like I said, I was born in 86, so a lot of the old school stuff I've heard sort of in passing and bits and bobs. So there must be a big Triumph song that I know that I've heard of, but I don't know that one. I've not heard that one, and it was cool. I like the background vocals where they're chiming in. The drummer was singing, which again, the drummer singing. You know, you think of modern bands, metal bands anyway, like sort of like Atreyu and Mastodon and stuff like that, where the drummer sings. And even a band I've started watching recently called The Warning. They, you know, their singer, she sings as well. Because I think it goes all the way back to then. The drummers were singing. Must have been more pioneering back then. That's cool. I like that. Bit of Triumph rings a bell. Definitely rings a bell. So yeah, with the old school stuff, just guide me a lot because I don't want to research it and dig in too much because it's the whole point of the reaction channel is to just go in blind and see what it is and check it out. So let me know more Triumph songs to listen to. Any bands that are similar to them. Any other old school stuff you think I haven't heard that you want me to check out, and I'll take a look. That was good. It was good stuff. So yeah, I'm not going to rabbit on too much. Thanks for watching. Usual stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what to do next. And I'll see you next time.